everyone. So today we're going to go over a few stretches to help to work on your flexibility. The first stretch is the hip 90-90 stretch, where you have one leg in front, 90 degrees, one leg in back, and 90 degrees. The goal is that you can sit up nice and straight. If you feel like you're falling over, you can put a yoga block or a book underneath you to try to help to work on putting yourself in the more upright posture. Hold this for about 30 seconds. From there, you will then lean forward over top of that front leg. You'll feel a stretch in the glute of the front leg. You hold that for 30 seconds, and then you can sit up, twist over top of that back leg, and you'll feel a stretch a little bit more in this hip. From there, after you've done 30 seconds of all those positions, you switch sides, 90 degrees, sitting up straight, and then you go through the same sequence of stretches. From there, you can also do a kneeling hip flexor stretch. So you'll have one knee down, the other leg in front. You tuck your pelvis under you, so there is a line from the knee up to the hip, up to the shoulder, nice and straight, making sure we're not arching. So tucking pelvis, squeezing glute here, you're gonna feel a stretch right in the front of the hip here. And you can hold this for about 30 seconds. You can also do a downward dog stretch, where you have hands down, feet down, and you try to bring the heels back towards the floor. So you can hold this position, or you can do a walking dog where you bend one knee, the other heel can drop down a little bit further, and then you can alternate back and forth. For all of these stretches, they can be done both statically and dynamically. Statically, you can hold it for up to 90 seconds, or even longer than that, but the minimum is around 60 seconds for every hold. And if you want to do a more dynamic stretch, you can do anywhere from 10 to 30 second holds. Both dynamic and static stretching have different goals. Static being working on that flexibility, working on that overall muscle length, whereas the dynamic is just getting your muscles primed and ready to go for activity. So dynamic stretching is best to be performed before an activity. Static stretching is best to be performed after an activity.